Good day and welcome. You're watching Sint Maarten NEWSDESK, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Philipsburg, Sint Maarten. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
GEBE pauses planned disconnections. NVGEBE has paused the disconnection of non-paying consumers that had been scheduled to begin on Monday, June 29th. The decision follows what the utility company described as a fruitful meeting with representatives of the Association for Consumer Protection, Sint Maarten, known as ACP-SXM, on Friday, June 26th. GEBE says it already has a collection procedure in place, which includes possible disconnection for consumers who do not pay their bills. However, during discussions with ACP-SXM, it became clear that many consumers may not be fully aware of how that collection process works. As a result, GEBE says it will first improve communication and announce its procedures clearly in writing before moving forward. The company also acknowledged that some consumers still have concerns about invoices connected to the period when GEBE experienced major computer issues following the cyber attack. Because of that, GEBE will first draft a temporary collection policy focused on invoices where those concerns do not apply. Once that temporary policy is announced, collections and disconnections will follow that written procedure. Afterward, GEBE says it will develop a more permanent collection policy covering all outstanding invoices. Both the temporary and final policies will take into account feedback from ACP-SXM. The pause gives consumers more time to understand the process while GEBE works to balance payment collection, public concern, and clearer communication. New pharmacist assistant sworn in. Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Luke Mercelina, acting in his capacity as Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, has officially administered the oath of office to Xaviera Buki as a pharmacist assistant. The ceremony was held on Monday, June 22nd at Orange Grove Pharmacy under the required legal process. Pharmacist assistants must take the prescribed oath before the VSA minister before they are authorized to carry out their professional duties. The signed record of the swearing in will be submitted to the Governor of Sint Maarten as part of the official procedure. Prime Minister Mercelina congratulated Duki, saying the oath is more than a legal formality. He said it represents a promise to serve with integrity, professionalism, and respect for human life. He also highlighted the important role pharmacist assistants play in the healthcare system, especially in helping patients use medication safely and responsibly. The Ministry of VSA says it remains committed to maintaining professional standards across the healthcare sector. Emancipation Day events planned. Sint Maarten will mark Emancipation Day on July 1st with several cultural and commemorative events honoring ancestry, education, and freedom. The official government ceremony will take place at the Belvedere Plantation on Oyster Pond Road from 8 to 10 in the morning. The program will include official addresses, poetry, cultural song and dance, historical presentations, and tours of the Belvedere Plantation. Due to limited parking, a shuttle bus will operate from the Belvedere Residential Housing Roundabout. Later that day, Voices Foundation will host its 16th Cultural Ancestral Emancipation Day celebration at Emilio Wilson Park under the theme Education is our foundation. This year, Voices will honor retired teachers aged 70 and older for their role in shaping generations. The family event begins at noon and will feature local food, drinks, arts and crafts, children's items, music, and cultural performances. The honoring ceremony runs from 4 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Both events invite the community to reflect on slavery, honor ancestors, and celebrate the journey from emancipation to empowerment.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip, and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 Sint Maarten, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Maarten, your NEWSDESK feature story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive in today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
My lord, I heard there's a lot of teams that are coming to Battle of the Fittest this year. And I also heard that the Spanish team is coming back. How can we win? This is madness. Madness? This is Battle of the Fittest! This is where they die! This is where we win! This is war!
From June the 20th to July the 4th, 2026 is the Battle of the Fittest 10 basketball tournament live from the legendary NEWSDESK Sport Auditorium, featuring top teams from across the Caribbean: St. Kitts, Statia, Dominica, Sint Maarten, British Virgin Island, the Dominican Republic, Curacao, and Aruba. $10,000 up for grabs. This is where legends are made. The Battle of the Fittest 10 basketball tournament from June the 20th to July the 4th at the NEWSDESK Sports Auditorium. Bring your A game because only the strong will survive.
This is war!
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every love, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay
Budget debate opens with procedural dispute. Debate on St. Maarten's 2026 national budget got underway on Friday, but not before members of Parliament clashed over how the budget should be handled. Parliament Chair Sarah Westcott-Williams proposed a new process that would allow the Finance Minister to present the budget first, after which MPs would submit most of their questions in writing. The written responses would then help guide the next stage of the public debate. Several MPs supported the proposal, saying it could make the budget process more efficient and organized. However, others argued the change could limit Parliament's ability to ask follow-up questions and weaken members' oversight of the country's most important piece of legislation. Chair Westcott-Williams rejected those concerns, saying the proposal does not violate Parliament's rules of order or reduce MPs' rights. She added that the budget debate cannot continue unless government provides answers to Parliament's questions. Following the discussion, Finance Minister the Honourable Marinka Gums was allowed to begin presenting the 2026 draft budget, with Parliament expected to decide on the procedure as the budget process continues. Lions Club installs new president. The Sint Maarten Lions Club has officially welcomed new leadership during its annual change of board ceremony, marking the start of the 2026-2027 Lions year. Lion Elton Richardson was installed as the club's new president, succeeding outgoing president Alvin Prescott, who reflected on a year of community outreach under the theme We Outside. During the past year, the club carried out several projects, including its annual back-to-school initiative, A Day with the Seniors, diabetes awareness and food assistance programs, cancer care packages, and vision and dental screenings for more than 100 students, teachers, and Lions. Taking office, Richardson introduced his theme, Together We Can, emphasizing unity, collaboration, and continued service in areas such as youth development, health, vision care, environmental stewardship, and hunger relief. The evening also recognized outstanding service with Melvin Jones fellowships presented to Lions Dennis Lake and Candia Joseph, while Lion Felix Richards was named Lion of the Year. Now entering its 56th year of service, the St. Maarten Lions Club says it remains committed to its mission of serving the community under the motto, We Serve. Masterclass tackles domestic violence. Victorious Living Foundation is hosting a free online masterclass focused on ending abusive relationships and strengthening community response to domestic violence. The session, titled Couples Counseling, New Insights into Ending Abusive Relationships, takes place on Monday, June 29th at 7:30 in the evening via Zoom. The masterclass is part of VLF's, Victoria Living Foundation's counseling degree program through the Grace Hill Bible University St. Maarten campus and will be led as a student-supported community education initiative. Organizers say intimate partner violence remains a serious concern across the Caribbean, affecting women, children, families, churches, and communities. The session will explore how domestic violence impacts children and adults, how patterns of control and isolation develop, and what practical tools can help support survivors safely. It will also look at the role of churches, counselors, educators, and community leaders in creating safer spaces for healing. Registration is free but required through the link provided by Victorious Living Foundation. The VLF says the goal is to break silence, strengthen support, and help families move from fear towards safety, dignity, and healing.
Hey there, I'm Venicia Herbert, and welcome to the Community Billboard. This is your space where the people, places, and heartbeat of the St. Maarten community get to speak for themselves. Whether it's an event worth showing up for, a business worth knowing about, or a cause worth caring about, you'll hear it right here. So, settle in, because what's coming up next just might be exactly what you've been looking for. Welcome to the NEWSDESK Community Billboard.
Every summer, young people across St. Maarten are ready to learn, grow, and contribute to the workforce. All we need is an opportunity.
As youth, we are calling on businesses, organizations, government departments to step up and invest in the future of our island through corporate social responsibility.
By opening your doors to young people, you are helping to build a stronger, more prepared St. Maarten for tomorrow.
A summer job is more than just work experience. It helps you develop confidence, responsibility, communication skills, and valuable professional experience that can help shape their future.
Your organization can make a real difference by becoming a host partner in the 2026 BOP program.
For more information, contact Department of Youth XSM on Facebook, email deptofyouth@stmartengov.org.
We are counting on you. Register today.
To be part of our mailing list, send an email to newsdesksxm@gmail.com.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every love, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
Caribbean values shape tourism future. A new commentary by architect and regional strategist Damian Richardson argues that the Caribbean's greatest tourism asset is not luxury, but the region's values, identity, and sense of joy. Richardson writes that as wealth, investment, and high-end development continue to expand across the region, Caribbean islands must decide whether they will be shaped by outside capital or use their own values to shape investment. He points to different island models. Dominica protects its ecological identity. St. Bart's uses strict architectural discipline. Curaçao turns heritage into an economic engine. Anguilla has built quiet luxury around local warmth, while St. Maarten stands at a crossroads between opportunity and vulnerability. Richardson warns that when wealth moves too quickly, locals can be priced out of their own landscape. Culture can become performance, and coastlines can become gated. He says the Caribbean is not simply selling beaches, it is sharing a way of life rooted in community, generosity, rhythm, and belonging. The challenge, he argues, is to protect that joy, share it with intention, and ensure development strengthens Caribbean people instead of replacing them.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on Sint Maarten. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
For our featured report today, we're going to scrape the report and get into our featured interview. I have Richard here with me, just a few days away from an SEDC training that you guys put on for some of St. Martin's elite media people. Introduce yourself, Richard.
Okay, I'm Richard J. Cole, basically film producer, exec producer, worked 30 years in the industry now, predominantly in the feature space. Specifically, my background, just as a very, very quick one, is back to the 90s, recognizing the major problems that people have of getting into the industry and the pathways. And you need to basically know somebody, you needed to have resource to be able to get in. It's not changed a great deal in many, many corners. But, you know, my first short for a feature was in '99, and then the first feature was in 2003. On the back of that, we created the British Youth Film Academy. And the British Youth Film Academy was ultimately sponsored by a major co-op brand called the supermarket brand called the Co-op Group in the UK. So we became Cooperative British Youth Film Academy. Very much about feature film training, heads of department across every single department of a feature film creation process. And so you've got obviously directors of photography, you've got art directors, you've got catering, you've
PAs,
got production, the whole shebang.
But did you say that this was for youth?
Absolutely. So the training scheme is effectively working with further education and undergraduate and postgraduate media students or students from the various disciplines who take up roles underneath the heads of department and gradually gradate through over the years. And so over the years we shot 16 feature films and then 4,000 students over those years. So phenomenal.
All getting experience directly from 100%. People in the industry. SEDC, so the entrepreneurs, I heard that the group was full of St. Martin's top media people, movie makers, film producers,
content creators.
I mean, that's big here. How was the class? How was it giving the class? And
fabulous. It's not something I usually do. My partner Peter Rudge, he has worked as a professor within the university system, so second nature to him basically. But for me, I'm not a workshop giver. I'm more a case of being involved in the whole structure and creation basically.
And were you able to
relax into it quite quickly? They were a great bunch of guys, you know, guys and girls. And thanks first off to SEDC for the Advanced Education Programme. Pearl Hendrickson, Crystal, Melina was looking after us right the way through. Fabulous bunch. And, you know, this programme is all about trying to go and elevate professionals to the next level, you know, in every single discipline right across the island. So the film production side, we focused on feature. Because it's what we know, most specifically, sort of high-end TV as well, Pete's done quite a bit of. But it's about everything. It's about content creation, and it is about everything from news and media right the way through.
But it's the industry.
Influence. It's the
about
industry.
Do you see us having a film industry 100%. In the islands here?
No doubt, no question.
Very good.
The problems, I think, have been, as people will quite happily recognise, everybody working in silos, concern over IP, what you're supposed to do with it, how you're supposed to collaborate. As Lucinda went and said in the room, egos, major problem.
Egos,
It's like you got to leave your egos at the door basically, and everybody's got to collaborate, and you've got to work in a really seamless manner and find out what people's skills are, and take it in turns for leadership basically when it's needed. But as far as an industry on St. Martin, 100%. We're working with St Kitts and Nevis. We've actually got Mark Brantley and Pamela Martin, the film commissioner of Nevis, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So if you end up seeing this, hello Pamela, hello Mark.
They actually watch NEWSDESK. It plays in St Kitts and Nevis daily, twice.
Superb.
See you in the right place.
Hello everybody. But it is about Sint Maarten, yes. Dutch side, yes. The whole island, basically, French side. Also about uniting the skills and talent base across the whole of the Caribbean. But yeah, we ultimately want to be working with Anguilla and St Barts,
some beautiful places to shoot for sure.
Well, this is it. Yeah. But it's the people.
It's the people.
It's about creating the infrastructure, and so we recognise there's a huge shortage in equipment. So we're working with UK provider to go and be a rental house.
Okay.
So MediaDog is the company. MediaDog Caribbean is the ambition over this next 12 months.
Okay.
Get grip equipment in here. Make sure you've got quality prime lenses and anamorphics. And I won't get into technical jargon because, to be honest, I'm a producer. I don't know it. You guys know way more.
We know what he's talking about. You don't have to.
It's like,
but he's saying to bring all the professional equipment to the islands, in the area, in the region, so that we can start to access and get stuff.
Because the problem is, people like you have to buy the equipment.
Yeah.
And it's like
funding is the major issue to start any industry.
Yeah. See,
well, what was some of the response? We almost out of time, but what was some of the responses you got from the participants in the SCDC program about film?
Oh, the responses were superb. I didn't expect it to be quite as positive, but it was about thinking the process, really thinking right the way to market, thinking internationally. How do you get product to monetize?
Yeah.
And it's of course that is a massive big journey, and so we were talking about feature, but the feedback from the guys was very much, yes, let's work together, let's create a creative hub, let's go and get the resources together. Post-production suite is the first thing that we need to go and get in here. The kit, the additional training, bring some more people who are working at the top level in UK, Europe, US. Get them here to collaborate and make great product.
For those who did not make it to the training, myself included, you're young filmmakers on the island. What's one word you can say to them before we go?
Get involved. It's literally a case of, through SCDC, through you guys here, through whatever means, Peter Sagnier Films, whoever you know, connect in. We are basically working, whether we're back in the UK or we're back here again, we're going to do more programs, workshop, more craft-based, working with kit, working with directors, cinematographers and stuff here, and then make feature film. So we want to get an expo up and running. It's a big international expo
here,
right on the island. Hopefully we're targeting April, May next year. Bring the big players like Sony, etc. here. But yeah, it's about getting things moving, and then hopefully middle to latter part of next year we'll shoot features.
Amazing.
And we want everybody involved.
Amazing. And he loves the weather. He loves the weather.
Absolutely.
Don't let this man go back to the UK.
It's warmer in the UK than it is here at the moment.
Right now, yes, right now.
This is more comfortable. You've got aircon. It's great.
Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you very much.
And we're here for you. That's NEWSDESK. This is your featured interview. What's going on the island?
Okay, Bernice, thank you very much indeed for everything from last September, meeting you in Amsterdam, to having this happy crew together over 3 days, and it has been a most fabulous beginning to a journey.
Thank you, Bernice. That's all the time we have for today's edition of Sint Maarten NEWSDESK. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at NEWSDESK, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, Sint Maarten.